No.
Open my eyes, rise to sunshine. Step outside, it's 85, but it's still winter time. It's Sunday, motorcycles out, let's go ride. Hit the beach, PCH, palm trees like breeze. We like an island west coast with a Caribbean theme. We more than seas, more than bees, more than movie screens. We more than trees, paparazzi as celebrities. We actually encompass so much culture, so many communities. So much history, a lineage, a hood national.
It's a double feature. Yay! Okay, everybody. Today I got two videos. That's why I did the double feature thing. So I got two videos to talk about. Now, if you know me, you know that I like horror films. I'm a big horror people. I don't think I did a mega show about horror films. Well, no one now. And I was talking at my work. I don't just do YouTube. I work at I'm a janitor somewhere else. Anyway, I was talking to my friend, and he's a big horror fan. Me and him are big horror fans. But my kind of horror fan, I'm horror with, like, Poltergeist and Mama and The Possession. And he's more into Saw and Jennifer's Body and House of Thousand Corpses. Stuff like that. Which means my kind of horror is storyline. You don't know who the killer is. Finally, you find out who the killer is. Big battle scene at the end. And everyone lives happily ever after. His idea is murder. You know exactly who the killer is. Blood, more blood, more blood. Sad, disgusting ending at the end. So ours didn't work out. So he decided to give me two of his movies. He gave me House of a Thousand Corpses and Martyrs. And, but anyway, I'm going to talk about them. Now, the first one, House of a Thousand Corpses. Now, the storyline is, there's these four people, they're two couples. I don't really remember the names, so I'll just give them, code names, because I don't remember their names, their nicknames. There's a guy with glasses, I'll call him guy with glasses. There's a guy with a beard, so I'll call him guy with beard. The guy that's dating the guy with the beard, I'll call her, the guy that's dating the guy with glasses, I'll call her brown hair girl, because she had brown hair. And I'll call the last one, spoiler, I'll call her the survivor, because she's the one that survives at the end. So there are these, documentary kind of people, and they're going to the backwoods of, like, places, trying to find all those weird tourist attractions, like, oh, come here and see the guy that was born without a head, stuff like that. So they go to this place, they go to this place to get gas, and it's called Captain Spaulding's Wonder Emporium and Death Ride. Yeah, that's what it's called. Something like that. And they go in, they're getting gas, and there's this guy named Captain Spaulding, who's this clown. Here, I have a picture of him. Yeah, so he's a creepy kind of guy. But anyway, he owns this place, and when they walk in, they're all like, oh, it's amazing. So, look at this guy, he's born without a body, and look at this guy, he has just an alligator body. Yeah, it's kind of one of those kind of ideas. And they're getting gas, and the bearded guy, that's weird, talks to Captain Spaulding, and he's like so interested, and he's like, ooh, yeah, we're going through the backwoods, telling them all about what they're doing. And and Captain Spaulding goes, ooh, then I should give you a tour of my death ride. And they're like, oh yeah, let's do that. So they get in this like little cart. Like it's like a cart like the Indiana Jones cart, one of those carts. They sit in it with this big fat guy that pushes it, and Captain Spaulding sits in the front and talks about everything on the side. And they go down, and there's like these like animatronic people, and he goes, if you look to your left, you'll see Mr. Johnson, who is a crazed man who killed all these teenagers and even ate some of them. And then he goes to the next person, and he starts talking about all these deaths that are like around the world of deaths that are like so amusing to him. And then at the end, he gets to the last one, which is called Dr. Satan. And he goes, wow, now here's Dr. Satan, who actually lives in these parts. And he killed 1 million people and slaughtered with weird ways because he's a doctor. And also ate all his people because he's a cannibal. And the bearded guy finds it so interesting that, hey, he lives in this part. We should go find out where he lives and blah, blah. And also in the ride, they say there's this tree called Dr. Satan's tree, which that interests the bearded guy's interest too. So they get off the ride, and the bearded guy goes to up to Captain Spaulding and goes, hey, where's the place? And Captain Spaulding's like, you don't want to find that place, and blah, blah, blah. And finally, Captain Spaulding gives him directions. And the way he gives him directions is funny. He's like, you want to go 5 miles, and you'll see a tractor and a baby. If the baby ain't there, you went too far. And if you go like back 5 miles, you'll see a go-kart and a piece of raw meat. And if you see that raw meat, you're in the right direction. That's how he talks in his directions. They're really weird. And the bearded guy's like, yeah, I got that. And it's like, dude, you shouldn't get that. Those directions suck, yeah? But anyway, so they're going, so the bearded guy is like also interested. The brown-haired girl and the survivor are like, this is stupid, we shouldn't do this. And the guy in the class is just like he really doesn't care about anything. So they decide to go, and while they're going, they're getting lost, and it starts raining. And while they're raining, they find this girl at the side of the road, which is called Baby. Her name's Baby. And they pick her up and decide to give her a ride home because they're like, oh, we're going to see Dr. Satan's tree. And she's like, oh, I live right by there. You should give me a ride. And they give a ride. And then the car breaks down on the way to there. And while the car breaks down, she goes, oh, my house is just down the street. I'll get my brother, who's a guy that works on cars, to come and pick you up. So her and the guy with glasses go up to the house. And the brown-haired girl doesn't really want her boyfriend to go, but they do. And while they're there, waiting for the brother to go get the car, Baby starts hitting on the guy with glasses, and they get a little too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. That's the song. Never mind. Anyway, so they get a little too close, and the car picks them up, and when the car picks them up, Baby and all her relatives kill them. Kill all the guy with glasses, the brown-haired girl, bearded guy, and they try to kill the survivor to get away. What I liked about this movie? Not much. It was kind of weird. The guy in it was Rainn Wilson. If you know who he is, the guy with glasses. He's Rainn Wilson. He's the guy from The Office. Hopefully you know who that is. He plays Dwight in The Office. Maybe I should put up a picture. No, I'm not going to put up a picture. But if you want to look it up, go ahead. Dwight, Office, you'll know who he is. You'll be, oh. Yeah, so that's Baby. She's kind of cute. Oh, and here's Dwight. That's him in The Office. He looks like that in the movie, too. There's the guy with glasses. But anyway, so Baby was kind of cute, which kind of made it start out good. Like, she was in her cowgirl gear, which is kind of cute. But then she got weirder and wasn't as cute anymore. But yeah, so that's all that was really good about it. Like, Rainn Wilson was in it, and Baby was kind of cute. That was basically the only thing that was good in it. And Captain Spaulding was actually a good guy. He wasn't really a bad guy, and I thought he was going to be a bad guy, so it was kind of cool seeing that. So that's what I liked about it. What I didn't like about it. Okay, this is going to go for a while because I really didn't like it that much about it. During the whole movie, there would be these short, like, scenes that would just pop up out of nowhere. And it would, like, it would be like Baby's killing someone, and then out of nowhere, hey, my name's John, and I hate clowns, and I'll tell you all the reason. And then it would go right back out of this whole story about why the guy hates clowns, and then it would get out of that scene and go back into Baby killing someone. Like, it's like, why throwing these stupid scenes that make no sense? And then, okay, they're strangling someone. And then, hey, do you want to see the fattest guy in the world? Here's a picture of him. I'm like, I don't want to see the fattest guy in the world. stop showing these stupid clips that don't have any purpose to the movie. But for some reason, they have these stupid clips. And I'm like, okay, this is stupid. No clips about the baddest guy in the world, and no clips about why you hate clowns. There's no purpose in this movie, and get those parts out. Maybe we make a movie without those parts. Another thing, they kill him for no reason. I don't see why Baby and her relatives are killing everyone. They just do it because they feel like it. If you notice, there was a storyline why they're killing people. Like, they think, like in The Wicker Man, that was a movie that sucked. But the reason they're killing the people in The Wicker Man is because they think it'll bring balance to the world and their crop season will get better. That storyline, but still a kind of a storyline, and that, hey, if they kill someone, these crops will be good. This movie, they kill them for no reason and just decide to do it. Which was like kind of pointless. The ending sucked. Like, the survivor girl is just running, and Captain Spaulding's in his car and just like, hey, you survived. I should pick you up. And he picks her up and drives away with her. And I'm like, that's it? Why was Captain Spaulding know that there was a death and all? And it's just like, hey, you survived. Let's go. And they drive away. They even made a second one of this movie called Devil's Redux. I haven't watched it yet because I don't think I'm gonna because I didn't like this movie. Let's give this a rating. I'm gonna give it 1 out of 10 hot cowgirls because it wasn't that good of a movie. Now let's get to Martyrs, which I kind of enjoyed. There's Laurie. And there's Anna. So anyway, these two girls are kind of like, Laurie's going to kill the people, and Anna's probably kind of like trying to clean up her mess. Like after she kills somebody, Anna kind of buries her. Yeah, like if say Laurie shoots the dad will die, and then Anna will bury the dad, kind of like thing. So anyway, so they're there. Laurie's killing everyone, Anna's burying them, and blah blah blah. But Laurie has this dark secret. When she was running away from the house at the beginning, when she was a kid, and she was all bloody, while she was running out of the house, she walked past a room, and there was this girl. Well, actually, she's kind of a lady. Yeah, she was older. And she's like, help me, help me. And Laurie just looks at her and leaves. Kind of like leaves the girl. So Laurie has this vision of this girl, of that lady, like a ghost kind of, and she always sees her. And it's kind of creeping her out. Like, say Laurie is like having visions of the girl screaming out her face. Well, it's actually Laurie just going like this. It's not the girl, but she had, like, if Anna saw, say Laurie is seeing the ghost of that girl, I'm going to call her Megan. Okay, say that Megan is scratching her face, she's having this vision of her, she sees Megan scratching her face. But if Anna's looking at her, Anna just sees Laurie go like this. So it's kind of like she has these visions, but they're not really happening. And at the end of them in the house, Laurie kills herself. She thinks it's Megan killing herself, but Anna just sees her killing herself. She kills herself. So Anna is now burying Laurie. And these people bust in the house, and they all have like black masks on. And it's all the people that abducted Laurie. If you're gonna get this, Laurie was abducted by these people, now they're abducting Anna. If that makes any sense. And this lady comes in, this like old lady with white hair, and she goes, the reason we're abducting you, and she tells us the whole reason. The reason they're abducting people is they're only abducting girls. And the reason they're abducting girls is they make them get close to death. And if they get close to death, they see what the other world is like before they die. They see the heaven, I guess, before they die, and they tell you what it's about. And they've been abducting all these girls because girls have a better mindset. Like, if you abduct a boy, he won't really see heaven, he'll just die. But girls get close to death and they see it. So that's why they're doing it. That's why these people are abducting. And they do the same thing they did to Laurie when she was a kid they do to Anna at this age. They get this one guy to beat her. They give her this disgusting soup to eat. They bald her head. They just destroy her. And she started out hot and then got disgusting looking. Like, I even had a crush on Anna. When I was watching with my friend, I'm like, man, I have a crush on Anna. And he's like, don't worry, at the end you won't. I'm like, okay. So anyway, so they start destroying Anna and doing all the stuff they did to Laurie. And they start destroying her. And then at the very end, the white girl goes, did you see it? And Laurie goes, and you can't really say, Anna is saying, blah, blah, blah. And you can't really say what Anna is saying. And the white girl gets, she told me what heaven's like. And then Anna dies. So they both die. And that's the end. What I liked about it, I liked this more than House of a Thousand Corpses. There was kind of a reason why they were abducting people and why they were killing them. Not like House of a Thousand Corpses, where they're just killing people. This, they're doing a reason. They want to know what heaven's like, and they think if they destroy them, they'll tell them. So it kind of had a storyline more. Bloody. It wasn't as bloody as House of a Thousand Corpses. House of a Thousand Corpses was fake blood going everywhere. This was bloody, but not as bloody, which I kind of liked. And I had a crush on, which that was kind of a reason I liked it. I like movies that have cute girls in it. It was kind of what am I thinking? It was kind of a mystery. Like, you didn't know if the guys that were abducting were kind of like a good guy or a bad guy. But then you find out they're bad. Yeah, so it was kind of hard to understand which guy is good and which guy is bad. And then finally you find out that Laurie is /bad/good. And then Anna's /bad/good. And even the guys that are abducting are /bad/good. So it was kind of a jumper, which I kind of liked. What I didn't like about it, the whole story was made by some French people. So it didn't really, they would be speaking French the whole thing, and it had subtitles at the bottom. Which I don't like, because if I see words at the bottom, I just read. I really don't watch the video. I did, but it was kind of hard just watching words and then watching words and then watching the video, watching words, watching video. I'd rather just watch the video. But yeah, that was kind of disturbing. The people that she killed with the shotgun, that Laurie killed, were too nice of a family, and it was kind of sad. Like, she didn't even kill the little girl that was living with them, because she was only killing people that were around when she was abducted. The little girl wasn't even around. Like, the boy was 18, so he was around when she was abducted, so she kills him. And then she goes to the girl and goes, well, how old are you? And the girl's like, I'm like 10. And he's like, so you weren't around when I was getting abducted. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about now. And she shoots her anyway. I'm like, come on, she just said she wasn't around. But you killed her anyway. Come on, Laurie. You're going to kill some innocent girl for no reason. What else didn't I like about it? The ending sucked. Laurie just died. Anna just died out of nowhere. She finally tells what, the other world's like, and it dies. So Anna was going to live. But no. And Anna didn't die from all the abuse. She just died. Like, why? She just died. I guess she was close to death and then she killed herself. I don't know. Yes, but this movie was better than the other one. I'd watch this movie again. I wouldn't watch House of a Thousand Corpses. If I had to give this a rating, I would give it 6 out of 10 pond scum. 6 out of 10 pond scum. Because that's what the food looked like when she was eating it. It looked like pond scum. Okay. This was a double feature. I'm going to do more double features probably. If you guys give me some ideas, put it in the comment section below. I'm going to watch some horror movies because I like horror movies. So I would like to give you some mega shares of horror movies. So I will give you mega shares of horror movies. I have some more movies coming up because I watched a lot more. Like, I have to do some kids movies actually because I like doing kids movies. Stay tuned for the Babysitters Club, which I'm going to do soon. That's going to be a video I'm going to do. A mega share of the Babysitters Club. Yeah. So, Martyrs in the House of a Thousand Corpses was the movies I watched. Stay tuned for more Pace Pictures 3. Check out more of my videos, and thank you for watching Mega Share. Bye. I must get back to making my movie.